Take my hand and start a brand new day.
Thanks to those who support United Way of Greater St. Joseph, life-changing events are happening every day throughout Northwest Missouri and Northeast Kansas.
How did you both end up here in St. Joe?
We're from New Hampshire, and we lost the battle with our home. We had a home, and we up in court with our landlord, and it was 6 months to 8 months, and we lost our battle in Superior and had a week to move, and moved. We got as most as we could, and the things we couldn't, we had to leave. And, we then went to our town for some help, and our town didn't really give us too much help. They helped us for a week in a hotel or a motel, and after that, we were kind of, because we weren't married, we've been together. We're not married, so there was no, the shelters that were for families were full, and then the ones through the churches, you had to be married, and because we've been together for 8 years but not married, there was nothing for us. So Craig's mom was in Missouri, so we moved. She said, well, there's more opportunity, there's housing, there's things down here. Maybe you guys, benefit to move to Missouri. So here we are in Missouri. Our family, I think, was a little bit too much for her, and so I ended up leaving with my children. He stayed for 2 weeks. I ended up leaving, and I went to the Y. I think it's the Y. There was all women, where Shane is 21, so they wouldn't accept him, my oldest son. So then I came to the Salvation Army, and at first they were full up. He had a room, but the room wasn't available. Somebody had just moved out that day, and he said, well, why don't you take your kids and come inside, and we'll give them a snack, and they can get warm, and you can see the place. And about a half hour after that, I met a really nice lady named Vicki who talked to the kids, and then she came over and said that Joan was putting us in a room, and we were going to do our paperwork that night. And we were very lucky, because being scared and not knowing where we are or anything like that, we got right in. The next day, I met a caseworker, and Dina, and she just kind of showed us everything there was, all my resources to better myself and help me get out of the situation, help us get out of the situation. And that's where we are. We're in this situation trying to, get jobs. Craig wants to go back to school, and we're looking for a house and not knowing the areas. It's just like searching and searching. And
yeah, a lot of people say that certain areas are not as friendly for children as others. So finding those areas is, kind of challenging if you don't know or you're not from here.
Little girl, and our son has Asperger's, so it's like we have all these boundaries, and things that we're trying to do to help them better, feel better, because they're all about structure and routine, and our life right now is out of structure and out of routine. But Salvation Army has been, there and given us resources, and it's not like when I came here and knew I was going to be in this situation when I came here, I was worried. I've never been homeless like this, and I've never been, we've been humbled. That's the word?
Humbled, definitely.
From our home and our little knit community of 4,000 and K through 8 to this huge city with homelessness.
And what did you guys do before you lost your house and before you ended up here?
I worked on the town highway department. I ran the roadside mower for the town, and the excavator and the loaders and whatnot, filling the dump trucks with the sand and the salt and all that stuff that they had there.
And I worked at a grocery store. I worked at a place called Hannaford's, just working stocking shelves and stuff.
So what are your plans now, working through the shelter to figure things out?
Well, I've gone to school, and I've gone to college, and I'm just looking maybe to do an LNA and get a job doing that. And we're looking to get a house for our kids, a 4-bedroom, and try to furnish it, because everything we have is back home. We have everything in storage. That's where we put it all. So just one day at a time, trying to build ourselves back up to, being responsible citizens, taking care of our children, and living the American dream.
And we're working towards it. It's a lot easier because everybody at Salvation Army is so very nice, and they know a lot of the things that around here that we need to do to reach and achieve those goals. So they make it a lot easier to achieve those goals, being our friend and not just a superior, not making us feel like we're less than or not equal to.
We'll start to cease.
Together, we focus on education, health, and financial stability, building blocks important to all of us. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live united.